Nice. As soon as he jumped, he fell on his ass. Look at this. I've never seen this before. Look at the way he's knocked out. This looks retarded. That's awesome.
sell-by date. If I smell it, it smells. Creeping death for Welcome to Mankind. I am just phoning it in hardcore tonight, guys. I have been up way too long. That's right, sell-by date is not my expiration date. That's exactly right. Tag on titties. It's not link shit like that. Go ahead and use a link shortener if you're gonna link Google searches. Oh God! You got it. No. Please no Pastorino. You know we don't like that Pastorino. Shit. Yeah, that's true. I was able to get the credits to roll on this game. So the coup technique. Bob Swaggin, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Bob Swaggin.
Kept you waiting, huh?
From the Saturday broadcast.
Still on about that, Salute? Salute? I want to tell you a story. When I was a kid,
Milk. Well, I've heard of it like in Canada.
I played a game called Mario Kart
Being able to
on the
race
SNES. It was the greatest thing ever.
your milk is
I was happy.
your milk container is I would think
I was amazed. And then a system came out called the N64, and along came a great game called Mario 64. I was blown away, blown to the other ends of the universe. Why? Because you can move freely. It's open world. You can go into paintings and your hat can get stolen from you by a squirrel monkey, or a monkey or a squirrel. You could slide down freezing ice slopes and race penguins. Can you do that in the new Mario games? No. Nope.
fucking hell. Yeah, I didn't get that either.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. For some reason, they just stopped. They just stopped and they no longer try anything new with Mario, and they resorted back to the 80s, early 90s. Oh my god, I knew you were in on it. Man, come on, Salute. Why you gotta get everybody in on it? No, Press, no. Bobcat, I am not gonna get. I'm not getting. God damn you, Salute. God damn it. Ugh. Damn it, Salute.
Only 2 eggs
That's
today?
it. I clicked the wrong thing.
Please get it over there. Oh, fuck. I saw it happening.
I saw Grumpy.
Yeah.
You wanna hear Grumpy? This is Grumpy. Right now, this is Grumpy. We got all the Grumpy rage right here.
Doesn't seem like enough.
By the way, hello Bobcat and hello Press. See, now you got me mad. This is Grumpy mad.
Cannot contain my milk. Oh, shit. What are you doing?
I like Mario Kart also, but I'm not gonna get a Wii U just to play Mario Kart. I'm not that persuasive. And oh my god, Chris, you are like nowhere to be found. I mean, Bobcat pops in once in a while to say hi, but you're like, let me forget about everybody I've met and start my own life. Except Bobcat. And I'm surprised that the only reason you came in here was to troll me. And you guys made me mess up already. This is like a game over right now.
So, who
Oh.
is David Hayter?
I'm.
Accomplished actor, screenwriter, voice of a generation.
I'm like a scream over the.
Citizen of the world.
Yeah, well, I never.
Ripped from the comfortable childhood in Canada, thrown into the turbulent waters of adolescence in Kobe, Japan. How did you stay afloat?
You mean in high school? Well, my dad got transferred overseas, and it was a really excellent experience, actually. I was really grateful for it.
Grateful. What is your biggest secret, David?
Pardon me?
You can tell us.
Oh, well, it's not much of a secret, but I have a tattoo of Kobe behind my ear.
Tattoo, splendid.
Yeah, it's not terribly big.
What are you wearing?
What do you mean?
Why are you here?
Oh, well, I was hoping to promote my new movie.
Lead big nano machine.
I look and feel better than I.
What is it? Never look at where a man zips. He might think you're off
Sooner?
She was mad. How could you get mad about food?
Women, right?
Sure.
Well, no, I was just kidding. Susan is a great woman.
Love her.
Wait a minute. It looks like, yes, we are now ready for the ceremonial snake.
Wolf. Evolution. Reinvented.
Why did I fucking do that? God, habit. It's habits. Oh.
Save up for a card that doesn't break because my hot pog is,
Oh my god, how much grit is
or well, my hot pog is crap.
this level is
I need a new capture thingy.
fuck. Oh man. Oh my god.
Matrix 2020, the movie. Oh my god. What? Poor salute. Unless you're talking about me, but... eh.
Has changed. It's no longer about nations.
I'm dropping frames.
Ideologies.
I'm trying to see what's up.
It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Press in the R3 button.
All I gotta say, Bobcat, is get ready to fight against people who don't like explosions. So all of a sudden explosions are bad. Well, they are bad in real life movies. People hate them all of a sudden. They must have not seen Die Hard or Speed. What up, big boss? But yes, Chris, I enjoyed Ground Zeroes a lot.
Stay on the offensive! We need backup! Hit him hard!
Godzilla! Yeah, the gecko. I was joking, fake boss. You know what I meant.
Head north and try not to run into any echo along the way.
Get to the chopper! I was gonna say something. But yeah, anyone who hates explosions must hate fireworks also. Which makes you un-American. And if you're un-American, that makes you unpatriotic. America! Oh, okay. Oh, she's talking about Transformers. Big boss. She's talking about, we're talking about the new Transformers movie that's coming up. That's why I was talking about explosions. I did it for America, salute. I gave up avocado for America. Oh my god, here we go, the avocado talk. mankind. Now you can talk about anything you want, Big Boss. As long as it's not offending anybody. Anything offensive. You're pretty good to go. We talk about it. Poor Dinobots. What if dinosaurs were mechs? Cyborg lizards injected with radiation or some type of thing 1 million years ago. Imagine what that would say. That would mean that we have destroyed ourselves once before. Then again, that's my mind being all crazy. Oh, I see how it is. Because I like Ground Zeroes, Chris is now playing Sims 4. She's like, screw that. I'm unfollowing Goose. I'm gonna stop watching it. Broadcast. Screw that, man. I see how it is. Why is there so much hate for people who like Ground Zeroes? I will never understand. I'm joking, of course. I am joking.
Well, the only difference I know, the only difference that I can talk about is just the bottom line is.
Oh, oops.
Most games are set up for the.
My bad.
Like the Xbox 360 on PC anyway. Yeah.
I agree. It is super fun. You just gotta know how to do and how the new mechanics work. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be like doing stuff all over the place. Monopoly is a terrible game. Monopoly defines humanity. What up, happy endings?
Otacon, even the dead have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. We've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon. The test results.
Atsu's alright.
Proteome analysis was positive.
But the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox.
See, Happy Endings knows what it's all about. Chess.
You're right.
That collar, what the heck? I'm not even gonna ask what is Mancala or Mancala, if you want to be all fancy about the word.
Snake. Colonel, good to see you.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work. We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone.
What is Mancala?
Him down.
See, now you got me curious. You know what? Let me Google it. Right? Just Google it. Fine. Then I'll Google it. So much for trying to chat with humanity and ask questions. Because of Google, people are talking less and less to each other. Everybody's becoming emo, and they don't talk. Or you're like me and you start and you rage quit. Remember that, Bobcat? I'm looking at it right now. And it takes me to this weird website. God damn, I don't want to play it. I want to know about it. Where's Wikipedia? Screw Google. You used stealth unit. Come on. Come on, that was low. That was low. That wasn't even fair.
I never plan out really. For the most part, I don't plan out what game I'm going to play next.
Well, the units aren't there. Might as well use them, right? That's gonna be your excuse, I bet. It's alright. It's alright. I hold no grudge against you. You were just playing the game. I'm not gonna press start until I figure out what Mancala is.
Yeah, the music is like the only draw, really. Maybe big brass balls. Yeah, I mean, I do want to have the votes for the games, but there's such a double-edged sword. Like, I love games that you guys want to see me play, but at the same time,
Don't worry, Big Boss. I'm reading it right now. I found stuff. Okay, I found stuff about it, but I gotta read this later. So let's continue.
Only 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
You're on season 7 on the house. Are you liking it, Luke? Oh, never mind. You just answered my question.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Alright. What I mean by that is at least they don't, like, do a Scrooge on him. Next day he's all super nice and everything. They're doing it slowly, but very, very slow. Alright, let's go. Alright, good night, Big Boss. Thanks for coming, dude.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Man, I hope you guys get like better internet one day, unless you got better internet. Cause I miss the Bobcat streams, the press streams. Heck, I even miss the Salute streams. And Salute, why don't you stream, bro? I miss your Guacamole streams. Just so you can get me in your chat and talk about how much I hate avocado because of its poop texture. Emphasis on poop. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go this way. Actually, I want to see what's that way. Ah, fuck it, let's go. Damn. There's seriously nobody around that's better? It's alright, don't worry. Hopefully one day. I think this is kind of stupid, but I want to go in there. I want to go in there. Can't stop me. Oh shit, dude, a worm up the ground. Look at that ass. Okay. Let's keep going. Well, I'm just gonna say, I think you should start over.
Huh? Is someone there?
How do you aim again?
What's going on? It's the enemy!
Snake, it's gonna be tougher to break through. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Damn it! Screw it. Kill me. Kill me, I don't care. What up, Ruban?
Snake? Snake!
What you call it? Have you seen the Dragon Age trailer, Inquisition? What are your thoughts, Bobcat? Oh, you were watching a hockey game? Ugh. Ugh. I can't watch hockey right now. It's too intense. Well, it's been too intense for me.
We've got contact.
That as soon as they get better, pathologic. Wow, what's wrong with that game, Bobcat? It's too chaotic, crazy. I hope it's not. You're not gonna say it's too hard, because I'm gonna be disappointed, Bobcat. No, I'm joking. I've rage quit games before. Super Meat Boy. I don't have time for it. Yeah, it's a cool game, it's just...
Please don't shoot.
I don't know, it's not for me.
You can pick up guns dropped by both the militia and the PMCs. Remember though, PMC weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was some way to get rid of the locks.
Oh, it's just an awful game. Okay. Yeah, too bad. I won't be... Well, you should play it again. You should play it so I can see you play. So I can see how bad it is. And so you can remember how awful it is.
Madly bored. It's really just man. The is not the man. Certainly not Jason the man. Just man is fine. Thank you. Come on, you scumbag.
Well, I hope they let you do those things in Dragon Inquisition. It looks cool. But I still have to beat the first Dragon Age. I'm still at the area where you, well, the part after you do it with a certain character in the game. I think Ruben would give you a clue to which character that is, but it's pretty obvious.
This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Something just... Is he there? Nobody here. Where'd he go?
What? It literally gives you a game over if you try to fall asleep. Yeah, that sounds awful.
What was that? What? Something just... HQ.
This is HQ.
All clear. Who was that?
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Nobody here.
Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, some people exaggerate how good games are. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Why'd you raise quit RE6? RE6 is fun. It's not scary, but it's fun. That's all that matters. It's fun playing with other people.
Who was that? There's nobody here.
What up, Suicide? Welcome to the jungle. Hold on, I need to do something. Because I don't understand. I swear, the modding on Twitch chat like resets itself. seem to find, and it unmods people on its own. It's like Twitch chat has a mind of its own. Welcome to the mod chat. Everyone's a mod. Suicide.
Huh? Who was that? Huh? What was that noise? Huh? Freeze. Ah!
Yeah, she's here, Ruben. Okay, I need to ask a question to you guys. If I do a Dragon Age playthrough, should I start where I left? Should I start where I left off, or should I start over?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex. But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
I forgot everything. I don't remember what happened. It's been years.
The government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
This is their own.
God damn it, Salute. I don't want to play Mario Kart 8. Come on.
But you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go. Like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the Solid Eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Well, get on your laptop, Suicide. Stop using that mobile app. But yeah, I forgot everything, so I am thinking about starting over. But I have so much cool stuff on that playthrough. And I've done so many cool things on that playthrough. And I killed that old lady, Morgan's mother. I managed to kill her, and I don't want to do it again. Because that was a pain in the butt.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
And use awesome mods. See, here's the thing. I'm a noob. I don't know how to install mods. And that'll probably make my CPU all CPU heavy. Why not, Lucy? Well, Ruben, once upon a time, I loved Nintendo. That was during the 64 SNES era. I just don't want any more Mario. Give me something new. Correction salute. I don't like the new Mario games because there's nothing like Mario 64. I mean, it's okay to do a 2D Mario, but to do 2D Mario all the time, no thanks. I guess I'll start over then. You mean Mario 2.5 world, 2.5D world. It's not 3D. Let me explain
It's pretty dark in there.
Mario
Solid
3D
eye
World
night
to
vision
you.
mode.
It's a 2D Mario game, except the camera angle is shifted. That's all that is. Instead of the usual looking 2D plane camera angle that it has, like directly looking at the whole thing. It's just a 2D world shifted into a 3D angle, which it's really not. It's more 2.5D. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody agrees with me, right? And plus, it has too many villains. I'm joking about the last one, by the way. It's just, if it has too many villains, it's automatic failure, according to Spider-Man fans.
It's the enemy!
Fresh Prince, man. Crash Bandicoot? I never played it. I'm not gonna say anything about Crash Bandicoot. I never played the game.
What are you talking about?
It hurts. I can't take this.
But yeah. So sorry, Salute. I have no comments. Oh, by the way, Bobcat, have you heard about the heavy metal series on YouTube? If you're still there. Because I don't know. Oh my god, Ruben. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Get over it, Ruben. Let's see if this works. See, the Mario Galaxies, see now that I can root for. But everything else after that,
Oh, you again.
why is he making fun of the guy?
A few hours ago, we gave these NBA fans Bud Light and asked if they were up for whatever happened. This is what happened.
Have a beer with me and sit down.
People the way that you are. Except for in Call of Duty, you can talk shit. That's cool. I needed to be the black ass catcher. It was my destiny to be the Negro catcher. But let's talk about why all white people like spoiled milk when they take their clothes off. Step 1, get money. Step 2, repeat step 1. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a stroke. I am super excited for the new Call of Duty trailer that just dropped. Wait, where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. Hey guys, Black T Martin here, and I'm glad you clicked on my video with a misleading title. I am super excited to re-upload this trailer to my channel and give you an in-depth analysis of the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And by analysis, I mean I'm going to make assumptions and talk out of my ass for views. Now before we get into this video, I want to get this off my chest. I want everybody to know that my girlfriend broke up with me, okay? So go ahead and 1-2 electric boogaloo on that like button for exploiting my sorry-ass love life reviews. And also, I want everyone to know that my basement flooded, so go ahead and yeet on that like button for mildew building up in my stank-ass house. Now back to taking that Activision dick in my butt. And what you're looking at right now is exclusive...
Pretty sweet, huh? Oh, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you?
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4, the official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government-issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they even register. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
What's your take on Emoticon?
I don't particularly like the guy. But it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
That's like honestly what he was thinking. Was like, God, this is awful, but I'm gonna keep watching because I really love
So,
it.
we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for services.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
That's absolutely what it is. Oh God. Shut. No. The music is great. Thanks.
To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines.
It's all good, man.
Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something? See? No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guests. Step outside.
Boo.
There you see? No problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time. Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift?
Man, I can't believe you got everybody trolling like that.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with it. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
Sweet.
We'll do something. Oh, that's not good. I could go for any type of food myself right trying to phone it in up until
only 2 eggs today? One of us must have taken a day off.
10? There's like a special.
The Manhattan incident
There we
triggered
go.
a serious public backlash.
This is what I was looking
now
for.
the U.S. has to think twice before intervening militarily in other countries' affairs. This has fueled a push towards military privatization, with PMCs at the heart of that movement.
PMCs? Private military companies?
That's right. PMCs have no basis in nations or ideologies. They are private enterprises, driven by profit. In addition to dispatching mercenaries to war zones, they secure weapons and train local soldiers. They're contractors for war itself, and business is good. Their clientele includes developed nations like the U.S., rebel factions looking to seize power by force, smaller countries lacking armies of their own, even terrorist groups. They're in the Americas, Asia, the South Pacific, Europe, Africa, the Middle East. The rise of the PMC has spawned a war by proxy, and it's spreading across the globe.
Sonny, we'll eat them later, okay?
Every age has its mercenary. These PMCs are nothing new. We've been dealing with them since before the turn of the century.
No, Snake. They're nothing like the mercenaries of the past.
They're ready.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Poor Sonny.
The Pentagon's new battlefield control system has produced a decisive difference between hired guns and the PMCs of today. The system was developed by Arms Tech Security.
Arms Tech? You mean AT Corp?
Yeah. In recent years, AT Corp has shifted focus from weapons development to security tools. And since the establishment of AT Security, business has been booming. The system makes it possible to integrate not only micro-level information on individual soldiers and units, but also macro-level information about field conditions and order of battle.
So they've finally achieved total real-time battlefield control.
That's right. And as a result, the global presence of PMCs has grown explosively. Truth is, the rise of system-controlled PMCs has led to a dramatic decline in civilian casualties and human rights violations on the battlefield.
A cleaner, safer battlefield. Makes for nice propaganda.
Snake! You were smoking again, weren't you? This is a non-smoking flight.
There's more. State governments and rebel groups can't match the maintenance price of standing forces. PMCs, by comparison, are reliable, easy to use. It wasn't long before everybody had them on the payroll. And, as a result, regular armies began to decline worldwide. It's hard to believe, I know, but PMCs are beginning to overtake conventional armies in terms of scale. Nowadays, it's the PMCs who serve as standard battalions. They already make up 60% of all combatant forces in zones of conflict.
60%?
The fact is, the world now depends largely on PMCs for waging its wars.
I thought it was the UN that authorized the PMCs in the first place.
The U.S. abstained from voting on that resolution. In effect, Washington was endorsing PMCs without ever revealing its true intentions. Until they got wind of the uprising, that is.
The U.S. has exported too much military power, and now she's paying the price.
That's exactly it. America has now turned war into a form of economic activity. Analysts are calling it the war economy, in that it's picking up the slack for the downward-sloping oil market. But I, for one, don't intend to simply stand by and watch it happen. For the PMCs, market expansion entails fanning the flames of war. It means more refugees.
War orphans. Child soldiers.
Yes. Even as PMC soldiers get more specialized, they're also getting younger.
Mercenaries spun off from state armies. Unmanned weapons. Child soldiers. Proxy battles in a new Cold War.
There are hundreds of PMCs in business worldwide, and their numbers are growing. Currently, 5 of them are big enough to be labeled global powers, 2 in the US, and 1 each in the UK, France, and Russia. Reconnaissance has revealed that those 5 PMCs are run by a dummy corporation that acts as a single mother company. This mother company embodies the 5 largest PMCs. Her name is Outer Heaven.
Outer Heaven? You mean?
That's right. It's Liquid.
Liquid?
He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
I watched him die.
His will lives on in the body of the man once known as Ocelot. He aims to fan the flames of war even higher, to create the perfect world once envisioned by Big Boss.
The one world in which soldiers will always have a place.
He must be stopped before it's too late. Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Even if it means
killing him. You want Liquid dead. Isn't that right, Colonel?
I'm sorry. I know. This isn't justice. It's a covert assignment. A hired hit. A wet works op targeting the head of a major multinational corporation.
Why me?
Because of the military might of the PMC and the effect they have on the economy. War is to the 21st century what oil was to the 20th. The pillar that supports the global economy. You'll recall a rather alarming report issued by that American think tank during the Cold War. One that described a new model of protection.
Excuse me, Sonny.
What we're facing now is a whole new ballgame.
Iron Mountain Delphi technique.
That was fiction. It existed only on paper. Reality. Far more serious. The global community is concerned, but they're all too afraid of the war economy collapsing to do anything about it. The UN, too.
Sounds pretty self-serving to me.
Snake. This mission isn't an order from Washington. It's not like the old days. And it's not something the UN can officially sanction either. But we can't just look the other way. While Liquid plots
there we
this
go.
insurrection.
PlayStation 3, fat
If we
version.
fail to act, he'll become the greatest threat the world has ever faced.
There's Olga. And there's Sunny looking at Olga. Her mother.
Intelligence on Liquid's uprising originally comes via reports from U.S. Special Forces who were mobilized after we at the UN reported our findings. They're tracking Liquid's movement. About 18 hours ago, he was spotted in the Middle East.
There's a rebel army made up of ethnic minorities, waging civil war against the regime in power.
The core of that regime's army is provided by one of the PMCs under Liquid's control.
What about the rebels?
The local militias have hired small numbers of operators as trainers and field
There you
commanders.
go.
And of course,
Oh
got
shit.
help from the local PMCs.
Right. A proxy war between hired guns.
A Rubian.
PMC versus PMC. A quagmire of war. All too typical victims of the new world economy. Snake, you'll be sneaking into the conflict zone via transport truck, disguised as one of the rebel army's hired operators. Your first objective is to make contact with our informants, Rat Patrol Team 01, They'll be expecting you.
Rat Patrol, huh? It sounds sneaky.
They're a special forces team assigned to the Army's PMC Investigation Unit, CID.
CID. Real rats of the Army.
No. I can vouch for them personally.
Friends of yours.
You could say that. Transportation to the area will be provided under cover of a UN humanitarian aid mission, with support from the U.S. military. From there on, though, you'll get no protection, and no guarantees from anyone. And you must not leave behind any evidence of your involvement in the area, let alone that of the UN. If word of this ever leaked out, it would spark a global firestorm.